All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to another great session with the presidential candidate of the fictional Common Sense People's Party. Now, when Buhari was leaving office, he told Nigerians that we were going to miss him, just as former President Goodluck Jonathan said when he was leaving. But given how badly Buhari performed, nobody expected that his words were going to come to pass, at least not so soon. But here we are. In just 6 months of TINUBU's rule, many Nigerians have indeed experienced the worst time of their lives as Nigerians. Those who foolishly gave their support to APC are now full of regrets. And the spectacular thing about the APC is this: when they do something very, very wrong, you think you have seen the worst from them, but then they hit you with another one and you begin to wonder, what kind of people are these people? That is exactly what the APC and TINUBU have done this time around. In the past few months, we have seen the APC completely destroy some Nigerian institutions that have been built over the years, INEC and judiciary. Then they connived with these two institutions to destroy Nigerian Constitution and the Electoral Act. Now, APC have gone from destroying our laws to intruding into our customs and traditions as a people. What you will see in this video that I'm about to show you will shock you. This administration has totally gone crazy. Then I have an important observation to bring to your notice after the video. But first, make we see the content of the video.
Have expressed their displeasure over the agreement between the European Union and the countries of African, Caribbean and Pacific Group of States known as EU-ACP agreement to be signed on November the 15th. Chairman of the Human Rights Committee, Sonny Ekwosi, pointed out the consequences of nodding to such agreement, stating that it includes abrasive provisions that are unaligned with the philosophical, communal and religious values of Nigeria and its people. He added that the adoption of this agreement is a subtle inclusion of LGBTQ into Nigerian reality. He cited that the treaty gives no place to parliamentarians to thoroughly examine the treaty.
2 weeks ago, to hear that they are going to sign this agreement on the 15th of November 2023. And we are wondering what has happened. People who agreed, including Nigerian ministers and Nigerian parliamentarians who were there, they said they were not going to sign. Now they have agreed to sign on the 15th of November, which is a few days from now. And we are saying, look, this cannot go because LGBT is illegal in Nigeria. There's what is called Safe-Sex Prohibition Act 2014, which was enacted during the government of administration of Jonathan. And that law is still there. Why should we not go ahead and sign a document that has to do with promotion of LGBT? It's completely unacceptable, and we should not sign. Nigeria should say no. Namibia has said no. Namibia has withdrawn. Namibia is not going to sign. Ghana has also said it's not going to sign. So why should Nigeria sign on the 15th of November? That is a few days from now. So we are saying, we are calling on the government. We are urging them, begging them not to sign. The Nigerian ministers, foreign affairs, and the Nigerian parliamentarians not to sign this document, because this document will lead us to our early grave, in the sense that when we sign, we are signing our death warrant.
How can you tell me that the European Union is going to decide for me, an African mother, a Nigerian mother, that they know better than I how to raise my children? That the European Union is going to tell my child that, oh, mommy, you don't know what you're saying, because that's what they want to teach our children. That our children can talk to us the way they want. They can go to school and be taught that it's okay for them to pleasure themselves. A 4-year-old, a 6-year-old. They didn't tell me about it. I read it. I saw that video on the World Health Organization website. It's right there for anybody who cares to go check it out. If you are a mother in Nigeria, you must not allow this thing that they want to do happen. Because if it happens, what is going to be the end result is that what is happening in Europe with the underpopulation, with the declining of their population, that is what we're going to have in Africa. You see, in Africa, we are burgeoning, we're growing, despite all the challenges that we have. If we allow this rule or this ACP treaty to come to pass, we are going to lose our children.
Now, you heard them. They agreed to sign it into law on the 15th of November, and today is 16th of November, and the government is quiet about it. So you cannot tell. They may have signed it. They fit don't sign them quietly. Make me and you no know. Look at what APC and TINUBU are trying to legalize in this country. This is what previous presidents have rejected. Or is this a bargain they struck with the APC to allow them to do whatever they wanted to do in the 2023 presidential election, and then they will now in turn please the West by signing this evil into law? Namibia has come out publicly to reject it. Ghana have come out openly to reject it. But Nigeria is still playing politics. And something may have happened on that 15th of November that we are not aware of. There is a possibility that these people have signed it. Now, where is the sanctity of Islam? Why are we having this in a Muslim administration? Why are we having this kind of conversation? I thought they said Islam was totally against this. And where are the northern protesters? Where are they? Why are they suddenly quiet over this issue? Yes, some of them are talking on X, they are talking on Twitter, people are complaining, but for me, it is not enough. With all the sanctimony they've been preaching, I thought that by now they would have brought everywhere down. So they've not made enough noise, in my own opinion. This is a shame. What a taboo. And I am happy and sad at the same time for this country. As soon as this news broke out, I thought that people would flood the streets, but because of the disunity, because we cannot pull ourselves together, put our foot down and agree on anything. That is why anything that is thrown at us, we accept. But believe me, we will come to that point. APC is going to push the people of this country to that point. When time comes, these people will begin enter our houses. They carry our children, they kill them, chop. Maybe that is when Nigerians will wake up. And if you think this is not possible, remember that one major feature of this administration is that whenever you hear good news about them, it turns out to be a lie. But when you hear bad news rumors, it turns out to be true. When they talked about subsidy removal early this year, people said, no, it will wait till next year. The effect will be too harsh. What happened? On the 29th of May, as soon as they give TINUBU power, he announced the removal of subsidy immediately. When they said TINUBU was going to float the naira, many thought it wouldn't happen. They said the economy was too harsh for you to take such a decision, that if it does it, inflation will rise tremendously and that the people will suffer, that is not possible. Few days later, he floated the naira. So when you hear any rumor of bad news, it turns out to be true. But when you hear good news rumor, like when they said UAE had lifted the ban on Nigeria, UAE came out 2 days later to say it was not true. They said they had not lifted the ban on Nigeria. Just 3 days ago, they came out and told us that Saudi Arabia don't agree, that they have agreed to help Nigerian economy, that they were going to invest $1 billion into our economy. Few hours later, the Saudi Arabia Gazette came out and said, Oga, calm down. We never had such an agreement with you. They came out and disgraced Nigeria. Debunked that news. So all their good news turns out to be lies, and the bad news rumors turn out to be true. So Nigerians, make una ready. These people feed on sign them. And as we are docile people, we accept everything they dish out to us. Let us continue. Shebi, we say they never push us to the wall. Make we still they take them. When time reach, we go come out. The man say the right thing must be done. But until then, make I still enter town. Make I go get some ogbonge political news wey una go like. Why? Because of una. Now I dey here. So don't go away. Don't go.